Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. It's an honor for me to address this virtual workshop on women's empowerment through ICT. One of the important dimensions of sustainable development and social growth is the equitable provision of access to the cyberspace. The internet has provided novel opportunities in today's world for education, for work, and for cultural advancement, and for entertainment. While the digital revolution has provided new opportunities for the enhancement of quality of life, at the global level, we still have many challenges, including the digital divide, particularly the digital divide on the basis of gender, access to internet literacy, and cyber skills and cyber crimes are challenges which we need to deal with at the global level. I hope that this workshop, which is a joint workshop with the government of Indonesia, would serve as an opportunity for the exchange of experiences at the bilateral and the international level, and also we could learn from each other on the different dimensions of how we have dealt with these challenges and how well we are doing in terms of women's access to the internet, and how we can empower women and the family through ICT. Access in the Islamic Republic of Iran, particularly during the recent years and during the government of President Rouhani, access to home and cell phone internet services has boomed, enabling home-based education and businesses to grow. And now, particularly during the corona pandemic, this has opened new vistas for women heads of households, women entrepreneurs, and also in the area of education. During the pandemic, all our educational services have gone online, both at the level of elementary, secondary, and tertiary education, but also at the level of the academic education that we're providing, our universities. Everything has gone online, and the quality of the services that are being provided are excellent. Our Ministry of Education in Iran has created a new platform called SHAD for safe, quality, and interactive online education. This network also provides opportunities for training for teachers, and includes training for life skills, communicative skills, both for teachers and students. And we have produced podcasts on issues like the intergenerational dialogue, which are used on this internet platform and are viewed, according to our recent information, they're viewed many times by teachers due to the importance and the value that these life skill issues have for our educational system. But areas of concern for us, just as they exist at the global level, are issues like internet crimes, pornography, illegal content. Unfortunately, child abuse and trafficking is on the rise globally, and the cyberspace is used even by organized crime groups. So for this reason, we in Iran have launched safeguards and platforms, and I would like to thank our Ministry of ICT, and particularly the Minister, for the different schemes and platforms that have been created to protect the family. Also, we think that it's necessary to scale up education and training for women, for families, and for children on cyber literacy and on the necessary measures that they need to take to protect themselves from these crimes and these abuses. One of the areas in which we're working on is our national scheme called our National Family Dialogue. And this scheme is underway to enhance dialogue skills, including listening skills, conflict resolution, conversation, and critical thought. And this scheme can enhance cohesion among family members, among families, and also improve the quality of life. And particularly during the pandemic, it's important to control depression and control domestic abuse and violence. And also a intergenerational dialogue is now on the internet concerning the need to maintain a consistent dialogue with the younger generation and to learn how the necessary skills, how to engage in this dialogue at the level of schools and colleges, but also in the general society. And we're working with both the educational system and our families to ensure that they receive the necessary training in these areas. Iran has taken major steps, the Ministry of ICT and the government, for improving access to the internet for the general community and population, including not only urban areas, but also including our rural areas, and also closing in on the digital gender gap. And this is very important. Iranian women not only have access to high quality internet, but also they are using cell phones, and this is important both in terms of education, but also in terms of entrepreneurship. And we currently have schemes to promote women's entrepreneurship through ICT training, but also in terms of networking, which is very important, networking for both providing support for the businesses, but also finding opportunities for the sales and the promotion of the services and the products that women are producing through the internet and through networks which are both local but also at the international level as well. So this is an important I think issue. The workshop is dealing with a very sensitive and important issue, particularly now during the corona pandemic. I think that we need to emphasize on the importance of training, importance of these skills, on the importance of the family, because we now spend more time in our homes. The family spends more time together, and it's more important to emphasize on these skills within the family. We have established an international center for family dialogue in Tehran, and we are prepared to work on the different dimensions of this family dialogue in the cyberspace, and how we can use these skills to promote family dialogue skills and family dialogue values through the internet. So I would like to wish the best for this workshop, and I would like to also take this opportunity to thank the government of Indonesia for the collaboration that we've had, and the people of Indonesia for their support. Also, I would like to praise the efforts of our civil society and our women, particularly during the sanctions, the economic sanctions and economic war which is being waged against our nation, and during the difficult times of this pandemic. Iranian women, they're struggling alongside their male counterparts to counter these sanctions and to combat the pandemic. And I would also like to express my respect and gratitude for the tireless efforts of the health workers around the world, and particularly in Iran, who have sacrificed their lives in combating COVID-19. And finally, I wish peace and prosperity for all humanity. Thank you.